Okay, so I thought about it for longer than I should have. I'm basically just gonna kind of go through the door and give the fight a try and just see what I'm working with and, make my life choices from there. But I do want to change up what I have on simply because I'm assuming like the final boss won't be susceptible to like status effects like scarlet rat poison and stuff. So I'm gonna play around with what I have on, decide what I want to try first with, and then cut back in when I walk through the door. Right? I want to at least give it a shot, see what it's about. All right. Okay. So realistically, I'm not sure because I also have to assume like it won't be resistant. That it'll be. I was gonna do. What am I trying to say? I was going to try my coated sword. But then I'm thinking a lot of this stuff seems to be resistant to like holy damage lately. So let's uh let's just put our buffs on. It's probably too early to put my buff on, but I will put it on. And we'll just see, right? We'll just see. Oh, oh wait. Does he like get health back when he hits us? Dang it. What is that? Dang it. Dang it. Okay. All right. Um, and I know that there are two phases to this. So let me think about it, right? Um, because I definitely can't be using up everything for the first phase. Let me see. How did I feel about Lightning Spear? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how I felt about Lightning Spear. Um, and I'm also not sure what he's hitting me with. If it's like holy or if he was using, I think it was holy, but I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm not even 100% sure that's not what I want. I don't think I really have. Let me see if I have anything that's like good against holy. Wow, I look ridiculous. But the other thing is though, would he dodge it? I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. Right. Um, I'll try it a couple more times just to see, was I even blocking with my shield? Not 100% sure if I was. Uh, we'll think about it. I, Because, I mean, there's a whole different phase, right? So, let's try to sort out. Let's try to sort out the first phase. Oh goodness. Oh, it does this each time. I see. So that's doing 515. See, my thing is, I think his is actually lightning as well. Mhm. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Um, I don't know. Now, my friend did tell me that I can use torrent in this, but I also feel like I need to check and see if the damage they're doing to me is lightning or holy. Not that I believe that that's the main issue. The other thing is, part of me is feeling like I probably need to see if some kind of way I can do Radagon without the summons and then take out the summons for Elden Beast. Um yeah. So I'm not upset at all. It's nothing like that. I just feel like I'm gonna try to look up like what is what type of damage it's doing to me, um and what it's resistant to, just so I'm not like wasting a lot of times trying out things that aren't ever going to work, right? Because we all know how I get with two-face fights. So yeah, it doesn't seem too bad, and I feel like I'm just gonna have to take this off because I just can't deal with how it looks. Like, it's just the headpiece isn't bothering me that much, but all the rest of it, I just can't even. So yeah, that's where I am with that. I was glad that I was able to at least be Radagon. But to that end, like I said, I do wonder if I feel like I may need to try to do Radagon without the summons and then take out the summons for the second part. But then, even in terms of being able to use Torrent, I guess it's just sort of like to chase it down when it goes far away, sort of like with the dragons, right? With Elden Beast. So that's where I am with that. I might try it again later today. I have some errands and stuff I need to do. Might try it a few times later today, and we'll see. I'm not. I don't even really think it's a matter of me needing, just from having tried it this once. I don't think I really need anything else really. I just think it's just gonna take some tries, right? Like, and who knows how many tries, but I don't feel like it didn't feel impossible. Now I don't know what other attacks Elden Beast has. I definitely need to avoid whatever that thing was at the end. All right, bye bye. Okay, so couple of things, right? Done my errands and all of that jazz. So basically, I've looked at the wiki for Radagon and Elden Bees. I've spoken with my Elden Ring friend. And first, let me say, I don't feel like I necessarily need anything else to win this fight. But what I do feel, we've seen this over and over again with Renala, Malika, Fire Giant, so on and so forth. I don't do well like just trying to boss fight over and over again, especially if it seems like I'm not getting close, right? So I think it's the same type of thing where I try this maybe 3 to 5 times a day or so, or whenever I play, rather. Because come on, we know I don't play this every day. And then I go backtrack and do some things that perhaps I haven't, that are on my list that I still would have liked to have done. Couple of things. She was mentioning Blasphemous Blade. I don't know how much I need to two-hand Blasphemous Blade. Admittedly, like I said, I had wanted to fight Rykard. That was something I intended to do and just didn't go back and do it. But, then I doubt this is enough. Like, even I have something that increases my strength. I don't know if it would be enough for me to two-hand, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I would have to respec. So I would rather sort of try with what I have, right, before I get into to that type of thing. Even though, by all accounts, Blasphemous Blade is all that in a bag of chips because that's how old I am now. Um, this is hideous, and I can't. I did verify that it was holy damage. The other issue is, from what I read, it seems like Radagon is susceptible to like scarlet rot, poison, a couple other things, not bleed or whatever, hemorrhage, I think they called it. Whereas Elden Beast, it just needs to be all physical basically because it's immune to like every status effect, right? So to that end, I do have some thoughts about what I can do, but I need to find something that will defend against holy that's less hideous than this because I'm just not going to be able to. I wouldn't even feel good about rolling credits in this if that should happen, right? So I'm gonna spend some time looking for some different armor. But what I would like to talk about to that end, what my thought was, right? I feel like I can leave this. Lightning actually isn't too bad from what I saw, right? Um, Let me take that off for a second. Now, okay, so my thought for Radagon, right? I totally had a thought. All right. So for Radagon, my thought was because he is susceptible to Scarlet Rot. Because my thought is I just need to get through Radagon. Even though I really enjoyed that fight, I really like that. I want to get that out of the way. Make that clear now because I know I'm gonna come to loathe the first part of the fight over time, right? Because I just have to do it over and over again. So we're gonna try to Scarlet Rot him, right? Then the thing is, Lightning Spear could also be fine, right? But I want to think in terms as well of Elden Beast, right? Because the Scarlet Rat is already a no go for Elden Beast, even though I think it might still do some physical damage, right? But I'm not 100% sure. So, to that end, let's try Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike only because that'll have a chance of like multiple hits, even though you know how much I love Lightning Spear. But let's try this to get multiple because they both aren't like, they don't have like high resistance to lightning, right? Okay. Then Elden Beast is susceptible to physical stuff, right? I think this is still good, right? I think that this is basically, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that this is basically still physical, right? I'll probably look it up after I lose this time. Okay. Then I'm trying to remember because it said like fire was good on both of them, right? So to that end, a couple of things, right? This will hit multiple times, but my black flame ritual will sort of do the sap thing as well, right? So maybe that's what I want to go with. I do also have Black Flame Tornado, I think, on my spear, right? My other thought was just straight up the stone, right? That has to be physical, right? It's got to be. And so that should be good for Elden Beast. Then my issue becomes, do I have anything that gives me protection? I think this will help me with the holy. And I think also that the impression I got was that it doesn't stack with like the I think it's like the holy proof lever. Um so that is my thought there. The other thing is I can boost my lightning attack or my flame attack. Let me think about this. Um, or or we could also do that, right? I could boost both since I won't know what mimic tier will do. Yeah, why not? Okay. Then to that end too, what do I? Yeah, I do have Black Flame Tornado on there, so that should also be good. Now I don't have. There's a talisman that helps with holy damage, and I don't have that. That's probably just in one of the areas I didn't get to. So that's my best bet. There is the Pearl Drake, but I'll take some more time and like look at it just to see if there's anything else that I'd prefer. That does raise my strength. Oh, that actually raises my strength by 5. So that's something to keep in mind because I'd have to check, but I think the strength for the Blasphemous Blade was like, I want to say it was 22. And of course, I can respec. I just don't want to. Especially because Renala kind of weirds me out. I'm not going to lie. I think she needs therapy. Well, I mean, who doesn't need therapy? I probably need therapy after the amount of hours I've played this game. Okay, that's the arsenal charm. Stamina recovery. I mean, part of me wonders if I care about my stamina recovery more than whatever the Pearl Drake talisman might give me. But we'll circle back, right? Physical damage, fire damage. Yeah, there must be a whole area that just gives me all of the holy stuff that I've completely missed because that is how I rock. Uh yeah, I don't think I need more spells on incantations, my bad. Not gonna be charging anything. And I'm not gonna be just like spamming Black Flame Tornado, even though I probably should. Because the other thing is, I think that you can like charge up Black Flame Tornado maybe to like make it affect a bigger area around you. But I'm not 100% sure. Raises attack power. No, that's never gonna happen. Right. Oh, also, it seemed like Blasphemous Blade also did like what this does, right? But maybe like better. I think it might do it like at a better percentage, but I wasn't 100% sure on that. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I think that. And actually, let me just like. Why? Why are you doing that when you wanted to do this? Let me see. I don't know. Yeah. So I think that was, but am I gonna remember to do that though? You know what I'm saying? Let me look at it again. Yeah, I do. I do. And how much is that using? I mean, honestly, not as much as it could be, especially given if I put that talisman on that reduces the FP cost for skills. Okay, that's something to think about. All right, so I've bored you with all of that, but I am gonna just look through my figure out some different armor. I mean, you'll see what I put on when I put it on, right? Drinking some cab. Okay. Yeah, kind of prefer that. Let's see. Braces are fine. What am I doing for pants? $7.7. I think by and large, uh, I'm so annoyed. A gnat got in my wine glass. I feel violated. Let's see. So 7.1. Uh, I mean, I feel like the skirt would be weird because it's white. Um, Maybe I put the greaves on. What does that look like for me? You know, I'll be real with you. Do I look ridiculous? Yes. Do I prefer this ridiculous look to the other? Also, yes, right? All right, let's rest here. And yeah, I think I will give it just one go, just to see how it's going. So yeah, we'll just give this one try, and then we'll call it. Oh, I know the other thing I forgot. I was going to not even try and That's my thought. All right. Let's see now. Oh, did I not put? Oh, there it is. Okay. Realizing that probably needed to be on the mimic tier as well. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like Huh. Hmm. Okay. I don't feel like the Scarlet Rot is worthwhile. I don't feel like the Scarlet Rot is worthwhile. All right. Um, let's see. I feel like I don't want this. And I'm not in love with that, right? Um, anything else? I don't actually think so, right? What I'm actually thinking is maybe more buffs. Where's my golden vow? Where is my golden vow? Yeah, maybe this. I'm also trying to figure out. Part of me is trying to figure out if I want the shield on, but I still don't really think I do. And I don't know how to explain it. Um, the other thing is. Let me see something. Flask. I was completely out of. Um. I don't know. Let's try that. But admittedly, I don't know. Dang it. Okay. 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 All right. Try one more time, and then I don't know, man. Um, because that's the thing. I mean, it is the shield a move. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I'm dodging it, right? Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All right. So I'll try it one more time and then I'll let it go. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It almost seems like, even though it doesn't feel like it should, like it. I feel like I like that Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike can hit multiple times, but I miss too often with it. And I think that's just a me thing. I think I don't get close enough, you know? You know the other thing I wonder? Like I'm doing that other one. Maybe I just need maybe I actually just need this. I don't know. All right, let's see. Yeah. I didn't know you could do it more than once. Dang it. Dang it. All right. I feel like I need to be under him, but maybe I can only do like one attack, right? So yeah. Um I'm going to stop for the day because I just struggle with the two phase fights, right? Um so yeah, maybe the same type of thing as it was with Malekith. Just try it a few times and then go off and do something else, right? It's not bothering me so much as like the same things with the other fight, right? Like I'm not with the Elder Beast long enough to see the moves, so I may just have to like watch somebody do it, so I see the Elden Beast moves, because I'm thinking that I feel like I need to be under him, but then he has that. It seems like he has that other thing going. Like when he paused like that, it seemed like he was charging up for something else. So I probably needed to get a weight, right? All right. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye. Okay, so not gonna play very long at all. I've having a bit of insomnia. Thought I'd give it like one or two goes. I'm gonna try the Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike again, just to get. I guess I'm thinking more about Elden Beast than Radagon here, even though I'm half asleep. Radagon might kill me right out. I still feel like I like Black Blade. Um, again, same type of thought. I have more chance of getting like multiple hits, and then the buffs that look. I don't know what buffs I have at best. I'm just throwing some buffs on, right? I'm gonna stick with the spear for now. The other thing was I totally meant to watch somebody fight. At least the Elden Beast part, because I feel like I'm seeing a fair amount of Radagon's moves, but just like sort of how it was with Malekith, I'm dying too fast with Elden Beast because part of it was like I don't know if he was like staggered or if he was just charging up to do the attack or if it was a little bit of both. So I feel like I need to watch somebody just to sort of see what attacks Elden Beast does. Right. Also, have my retainer in, so there's that. All right, let's buff it up. The other thing I can't tell is like when I do this, is is the mimic tier buffed as well? I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. I think I think because it runs away so much, and I know I can use torrent, but I feel like torrent would end up dead quickly. Do you know what I mean? I still I still think lightning spear though. Um hmm, um I don't know. Um part of me part of me would put a great rune on, except I feel I, let me see how many I have. I do have 31 rune arcs. Maybe I'll try it once with a rune arc, and then I'm gonna go on ahead and quit because like real talk, I am half asleep. So if I'm half asleep, I might as well try to get it going all of the way. Um, so I'm saying let's try it with a rune arc. Gonna do this and that and that. Yes, I actually did try to put a lantern on. Oh man. Oh no. Damn. Dang it. Oh no. I didn't know it had a grab attack. Okay. I did it. Summon Granny. Okay.
The battle is over, I see. I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness. Let us go together. My dear consort eternal.
I won't pretend I know what the ending means, but I liked it, right? Oh man. I'm just gonna watch these these credits and try to collect myself. Um I I don't know. I just got to the end and I was like I realized I didn't have anything and I'm like I'm just gonna do like these jumping attacks and hope for the best. Hope Mimic Tear can pull it out and it did. The torrent definitely helped me. I feel like I ended up sort of doing what I did with the fire giant again, trying to like get behind it and everything. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to get it. Um, I'm glad I did get it, and I'm glad I kept with it. Um, I wish that I wish that I had been playing the game the way I started playing it after the fire giant earlier on, right? But those are the kind of things you only get in hindsight. Man, this music is great. Yeah, really vibing with it. But yeah, I'm so I don't even I was telling my friend it was sort of like for as much as I mean obviously I like the game or I would have I would have stopped. Like I would have. But I was telling them like I don't even know how long I've been playing this. Like at least once a week or whatever. And I said I don't know. You know who am I gonna be if on the weekend I don't like put some laundry in and play Elden Ring. But yeah. Um, wow. Yeah, and I feel like, the next time, whenever because I do replay games, it's like whenever I replay this, I feel like I really, really need to pay attention to try to understand the lore because I don't understand what Ronnie is exactly saying is we're gonna do, um, and how it would have been different if I hadn't done whatever that was I did with her. And that was more accidental than anything. I wasn't really trying to do her quest per se so much as I was trying to find the mimic tear, right? Which that mimic tear really helped me out. Um, and I was going to try to do that Evergel for Tish, but then I was kind of like, well, you know, I have the mimic tier leveled up, and I have like a bunch of ridiculous cheap shirts, so it should work out, and it did, yeah. So yeah, what I would say, um, a lot of people were really supportive. Obviously, my friends that I know personally, but really in the comments, just really helped me out. I think about poor Diabeta telling me to get bigger, and thank goodness I eventually listened to him and got that bigger. So the bigger was the best thing ever. So yeah, please get some vigor. Um, just play as best for you and enjoy it. Yeah, you don't have to play like anybody else. You don't have to get mad that people don't like how you're playing. Just play however you enjoy it. Yeah, because it's worth it. It's worth it if you don't listen to other people and you just play. And like I said, people were really helpful. People were really helpful. Okay, so I have rolled credits. Yeah, I don't want to begin Journey 2, right? I feel like I'm gonna leave this file as is on the off chance. I just want to play around in the file, like with, I don't think, uh, I'm not making words, as I told you, I'm half asleep, but basically, I feel like I'd probably be more likely to do a fresh file than a journey too, but I don't know, and that's a problem for another day. Well, not even a problem, right? I have options, and I like that they did that because in Dark Souls Remastered, I did not have that option, right? It's like you are in New Game Plus. All right, so no, we will not begin Journey 2. But where does it leave you? Interesting. So it takes me to Round Table Hold. Well, wait. Elden Remembrance. Interesting. What do you? Okay, I'm curious about a couple of things. What do you do? This is a gigantic hammer I can't use. Oh, that attack that was not doing me any favors. Wave of gold. Yeah, I can't use either of those, right? I can't use either of those. Um, Even though it seems like it does want you to have some faith, so I think it sort of is for me, but as more of a maybe it's more of a more dedicated paladin type thing. Then obviously I'm not deep into doing that and anything. So no different armor from it, right? Although to be fair, it wasn't like Radagon really had much on. He just sort of had like I guess it was like a wrap. I don't know. It wasn't quite a skirt, I guess. Maybe it was like a very long loincloth. I don't know. Okay, so I could begin Journey 2. I could also level up. Um, because obviously Elden Beach dropped a lot. Yeah, still here looking kind of sad. Yeah, I just don't have the ancient things to max those. And I assume it was because I assume those dragons, like in Farum Missoula, would drop those if I would bother to attempt to kill more of them, right? Which obviously I wasn't doing. Because that's why I'm not at max on those. And let me make sure. I think that was the only. Yeah, that's like the only new thing I had was the Elden Beast Remembrance, which
I see.
and yeah, same here. I only have one of those, and I do really like Dean, but I would do Dean if I had like another great Ghost Glove War, right? So yeah, there are still places that I have on my list that I would obviously like to go to. That Gideon dude, man. Like, part of me wants to be like, I couldn't believe he did that, but I could totally believe he did that because he just never liked him, you know. And they don't have anything new, right? Yeah, I bought all of that. Bought all of that. And these are Samba 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I already bought all of his 3s and 4s. Okay. So yeah, the only thing I want to do is I guess I'll dump some more points into faith. And the reason I say that um is because I, I don't really know what else I would put it in, right? Like, in on one hand, I could sort of get all the other stuff to the soft cap, like I did for endurance, but it feels like, well, once I get to 80 faith, then I could start like playing around with the soft caps for the other stuff. And again, that's if I continue to play, which who knows. I'll see if I'm done or not, right? So um that's quite that was quite a few levels actually. And then I would need 30, but I don't think I have any I don't think I have any hard runes on me. Double check. Yeah, I don't. Um what could I buy or level, right? Well, I guess I could get some more of that armor. Okay. And I can just get a bonus, right? I think the other thing I'm curious about.
Always goodbye. Nice to do business.
The other thing I'm curious about though is Landell, Ashen, Elden Throne. I guess what I'm trying to understand about this. So, what is it like after you do it? But what I don't understand. Oh, so this is just closed. Okay. Okay. So I wonder, like, for the how people get the different endings, or does it just like let you go back through if you've unlocked a different ending? Do you know what I mean? Okay. All right. So basically, I will just leave myself off um, wherever I have it on my list. Let me pull up my list. Um, because first of all, I'm also not finished with Nacron, right? So let's see. Sites of Grace. Lemgrave, Stormville, Larnia, Real Lucaria. I'll just and I didn't do the Shaded Castle. Okay. Volcano Manor, Landau, Forbidden Lands. Yeah. Let's pretend like I would start from here, right? We'll pretend that that's true. That's really true. But who knows, right? Uh, who knows? All right. So I have I rolled credits, and don't know what I'll play next. Again, if you were watching this, what I play next will probably not be anything that you're into, right? Because I'm not gonna like play from software. I have Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Sekiro. I do own that. Am I playing those right now in order? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I do intend to play them at some point, right? So you might want to, hit me back at some point in the future if I play that. Otherwise, yeah. All right. So thanks for hanging out. Please hang out again. Bye bye.